Ehax.
Oh, what I would do for just a moment with you. It's all I really need. When the light's shining through, all I see is you. It's all I really need. Just a moment with you. Just a moment with you. It's all I really need. Just a moment with you. Just a moment with you. It's all I really need.
This is Beverly with Beverly's Design Time, and I'm back tonight to do another wall art DIY featuring Beverly's Beautiful Butterflies. If you haven't seen my Beverly's Beautiful Butterfly DIY, I'll leave a link below in the description box. So you'll be able to make one for this project. Okay, so first of all, we are going to start off with a Dollar Tree 5x7 frame. So what I'm going to do with this frame is take it apart, remove the border, and I'm going to spray paint this gold. And once I do that, I'll come back and go on with the DIY. So stay put. Okay guys, as you can see, I went ahead and spray painted my border gold. And I have a listing of all the products I use to do this DIY in my description box, so you can find that. Okay, so what I want to do now, I'm going to take this apart. Remove this, and I'm going to leave the glass on the inside, and I'm trying not to touch the inside because I don't want to put any smear or smudge marks on the inside. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is take this glitter sheet that I picked up at Michael's, and I think it was like $1.99 a sheet, and I'm going to flip it over, and I'll use this piece that was on the inside of the frame to measure. And I also picked up this sheet at Michael's as well, and as you can see, it's clear with writing on it. And some of the things that it says on here is keep your face to the sun, live adventurously, like moments, not things. It just has a lot of uplifting and positive things on it. I got it in gold and I really fell in love with it. So I'm going to do the same thing with this. There's a plastic sheet on top, so I'm just going to leave it there for now and use the same piece of cardboard to measure this. And I'm just going to mark it with my pen the same way I did the first sheet. Okay, so now here comes the fun part. I'm going to take my scissors and just follow my lines and cut it out. And I'm going to put this to the side because I'm definitely holding on to it. And now I'll cut my glitter sheet. The simpler crafts that I'll be doing for you guys. Alright, so now I want to take my frame. Okay, I had to leave for a second to answer the door. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is take my border that I painted gold, place that on the inside. Then I'm going to take my sheet with the writing on it and just remove the plastic from it. And you want to make sure this is facing the glass. And you can flip it over just to test it and see what it looks like. Look how pretty that is so far. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my glitter sheet and place it right behind there. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. It also came with this cardboard border. So I'm going to pop that back in place. And I'm even going to place the back piece on. So put your little tabs back in place. So you can leave this on here. You don't have to take it off. If you want to leave it that way and just put it on your desk or your nightstand or end table, wherever, you could. But I'm putting glue all the way around. I'm happy that it looks like it's laying flat against the glass. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, since I'm not removing this, add a little bit of glue to it just to hold it down. Alright, so now I'm just going to move this aside and work on the second frame. Okay, so I went ahead and took my second frame loose, and I got some fingerprints on it, so I washed the glass, so I put that aside to dry. I went ahead and spray painted the border because it has a border also. So what I want to do now is add some bling and some gems. These are the gems that I'll be using, and I picked these up at Michael's. They didn't come in this jar, of course, and I'll also be using the 5-strand Dollar Tree bling. So what I want to do is measure across. Well, I can do it down here. And then cut. So now I know, because I need one for the top and bottom, I need to cut another one. Always good to have extra. So now I have one for my top and one for my bottom. All right. So now I need to measure from here to here. Now let's try that and see how it fits. Okay. So now I need another one that length. And remember guys, when you're doing my DIYs, you can always change things up. You can use 3 rows. It don't have to be 5. You can use 2 rows, 1 row. Whatever you can, whatever you want to do or whatever you can find. So work with what you have. It does not have to be identical. Alright. So what I want to do, rather than use my glue gun, I'm going to use some of the Dollar Tree FIXALL. I'm just going to do the top and the bottom.
That's all I really.
Okay, just go all the way around and make sure that it's all laying flat. Okay. Look how pretty that is, guys. So I'm going to let this set up for about 10-20 minutes, and then I'll come back and add the bling to it. Okay guys, I'm back and it's about 10 minutes later. So I'm going to go ahead and add my gems on top of my bling. And I use these particular gems, I always glue them down with the hot glue gun, because whenever you're using E6000 or like FIXALL, it'll actually make the gem dull. So I find using a glue gun helps. So I'm going to use my glue gun to glue those down. I'm just going to go ahead and start adding my gems. Alright. And I already know the pattern that I want to use, so I'll just go ahead and speed this video up for you guys. Okay, so that's it right there, guys. I could actually add more, but I'm going to leave well enough alone and stop right there. So what I want to do is just go ahead and remove these webs. I'm just going to pull up whatever I can. Make sure all this bling is still flat. I'm going to let this set up for about an hour. Then I'll come back and we can go on to the next step. Okay everyone, so I'm back. I've cleaned and dried my glass. And I have my border ready to go inside. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that on the inside. And if you look, you can see that it's almost flush with the frame. So all I'm going to do now is just add the backpack on. And press it down. And pull these tabs down on it. So I'm just going to turn this over so you can see what I have so far. And to give you an idea of what we're doing, I'm going to go ahead and sit this here. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and flip this back over. Add some hot glue all the way around to make this flush.
That's all I really.
Okay guys, so I'm done putting the glue all the way around the border of the frame. So we'll just flip this over. What I want to do now is take the smaller frame and glue this down onto the bigger frame. And once it's centered, you'll still see some of the cardboard in the background, but don't worry about that because we'll fix that later. So I'm just going to take some E6000 and glue this down. I will not trust the FIXALL from Dollar Tree to hold this permanently. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use the E6000. Go around here and around the frame and glue this down. But I'm going to take this outside and do that because the E6000 is pretty strong. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and then once it's dry, we'll come back and pick up where we left off. Hi everyone, I'm back, and it's the very next day. I just went ahead and let the E6000 bond these two frames together overnight. Later I'll come back and link a wire across here for more stability. For now, I'll go ahead and use this little thing that they provided to hang my picture. So I'm going to reinforce that with some hot glue. And I'm just putting it across the seam. And then I'm going to force some right under the bottom on each side. So I'm going to let that set up and then move on to our next step. Now that has completely set up. Let's go ahead and flip this back over. Okay. Okay, so now let's go ahead and address the little opening around this frame, all the way around. So now all I want to do is go ahead and add in some more gold because I have the gold writing and then the gold border here. So Dollar Tree has two different tones of gold. This is more like a champagne, so it worked better to me than the darker gold that I have. So I'm just going to go ahead and measure. Okay. And I need for at least one little row to go past the frame because I'm going to go ahead and line the row here too. And glue these all the way around the frame, and I'll speed the video up so you guys can watch. So let's go ahead and finish up our DIY. So now it's time to mount our butterfly. And if you guys have not seen my Beverly Beautiful Butterflies DIY, I have it linked below in the description box so you can learn how. This is the same exact method that I used to make those. I just scaled it down a little bit. So what I want to do is just mount it right on top of here. And add a little bit more there. If you want to, you can add some to the wings as well to give it an extra hold. But I'm just going to press this down and then hold this up to see if I'm happy with where it is. Yeah, that worked for me. Alright, so yeah guys, I'm going to go ahead and let this dry. And of course you guys know that I've done one ahead of time, so once this one completely dries, I'll come back and present both of my pieces to you guys. So stay tuned for that. Hi everyone, I'm back, and like I promised, here are my two completed pieces. This is the one that I did originally, and this is the one that I did with you guys. But yeah, this is how it turned out. It looks like something that you could probably purchase at Pier 1 or Z Gallery. But it does not come with the Z Gallery or Pier 1 price tag. So guys, if you like this DIY, please leave me a thumbs up. And if you are a subscriber, please make sure that you turn on your notification bell, like and comment and share. And if you are not a subscriber, please subscribe now, because we would love to have you join our YouTube family. Okay guys, that's it, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.
Do for just a moment with you. It's all I really need. When the light's shining through, all I see is you. It's all I really need. Just a moment with you. Just a moment with you.